We're going to see some massive changes to the map Heligoland Bight, and I'm going to give you every detail about these new changes in this quick video. If you haven't seen my gameplay and review of the soon to release new map Heligoland Bight, I really suggest you watch it here so you can see some of my concerns and how much this map needed these coming changes before release. I'll post a link to that video down in the description below. I'm actually really excited about these big changes and huge news for this new map. Are we getting dreadnought versus dreadnought battles? Are DICE adding tunnels and buildings in the middle of that useless play area on the main island? Will we be seeing more options for infantry and more vehicles? Have they nerfed the planes? Will they add airships and capture points? I will answer these questions and so much more. Let's jump right into what you came here for. The Turning Tides DLC is supposed to be about naval warfare and large-scale battles from World War I that included beach assaults, water raids, and naval settings. So far, the first two maps released for the new DLC haven't given us much in the way of naval warfare other than a beach assault and not much more to live up to the name Turning Tides. Well, if you've seen my gameplay and review of the maps Zebraga and Heligoland Bight, naval warfare is the heavy focus, and once I set foot on these unreleased maps, I quickly noticed how DICE want the fighting on these maps to be focused on the combat between sea, air, and land. With that in mind, I will share two of the big concerns I encountered while testing this map. I even gave my feedback and pleaded for there to be some much needed changes, and it appears the community voiced the same concerns as well. While playing the map, I noticed there was oftentimes a shortage of boats or vehicles to utilize, causing infantry players to feel ineffective as much time was spent either walking or swimming painfully slowly to objectives. Also, there was a huge chunk of the main map that was an unplayable space. This unplayable space could only be surpassed via airplanes or walking around it minutes at a time by foot if no vehicles were available. While not only DICE are adding more in the way of transportation, I'll get into these issues and added vehicles in a moment, but we will be getting some dreadnought versus dreadnought battles. Yes, you heard that right. Those heavy warships will be going head to head on the new map Heligoland Bight. They will spawn simultaneously early on in the match for both warring sides and will have the ability to fight each other and rain shells of destruction on the capture point. This will intensify the boat combat because the side that loses their dreadnought first will be at a huge disadvantage. Keep in mind that on the game mode Conquest Assault, the attacking side will get another dreadnought to spawn in if they trail too far behind, since they already don't hold the capture points from the start. They have also added another L-class destroyer, making it a total of 4 destroyers per side. That's per side, guys. All flags can be captured by the destroyers now as well. In my Heligoland Bight review video, you've probably seen I showed the different options for the L-class destroyer, different loadouts including a mine layer option. With 4 destroyers per side, players will absolutely want to keep their eyes peeled for those destroyers and those cool looking and hard hitting water mines. As far as air vehicles, to the dismay of some weary infantry, the planes have not been nerfed. Before you rage though, DICE have added a lot of tools in the way of counterbalancing the threat from the skies. They've taken away one less active plane from 6 to 5, and each team has 2 plane spawns from their main base, but now capturing that submarine flag will provide a 3rd plane for either side, making that capture point a worthy target to head to. Also, the new smaller blimp called the airship has been added to the map, and all capture points can be captured by the airship. They've also added more badly needed AA positions with better cover. According to DICE, with these changes, the planes are critical for taking out the big vehicles rather than strafing infantry in the trenches. As I mentioned earlier, infantry felt ineffective, and DICE appears to have delivered. In order to make infantry a viable option and viable fighting force even without utilizing vehicles, they have increased the infantry combat space with a new capture point on the infantry friendly side of the main island, and that'll be between the lighthouse and the submarine flag near the tunnel. They've added 6 new sturdy pillboxes along the edges of the main island to provide more cover from the planes, and some of these sturdy pillboxes even have machine gun placements. They've added 4 more boat spawns at capture points to allow infantry to move around the map better after capturing a flag. There have been a large amount of requests for tunnels inside the large unused portion of the main island, or an addition of a small village area consisting of houses amongst the barren rocks to fight within, to give infantry more places to fight where vehicles can't go. DICE declined to change this aspect of the map and explained that they did test making the area accessible by infantry, but the result was that the no vehicle combat spaces lessened the naval aspects of the map, or were already served better in maps like Zebraca Raid. Although I still would have liked to have seen a change here, I can live without it if the vehicle action appears to intensify the way it looks like it should with these huge changes we have coming. Let me know down below what you think of these changes, and I've seen several comments complaining about the map so far. Can these changes make you come around to give Heligoland Bight a second look? Let me know what your opinion is, guys. I cannot wait to get my boots on the ground or get my feet wet taking out the enemy on this new map. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Rumspanker, and until next time, I'm outta here.